back, and thanks for coming back. Look at that for a view at the start of this little video. Straight out into the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. This is Rikkos Beach in all of its glory. We're in the first week of May, and I tell you what, it really is a view to take your breath away. Come with Mr. Paul as we drive along the road in front of Rikkos Beach. It's a bit chopsy-mopsy, this road, by the way. Potholes and inulations from hell. So hang on to your flip-flops for dear life, that's what I would say. But we're going to work our way along Hotels Road, and we're going to go deep into downtown Paphos. And of course, name one or two hotels along the way. Perhaps one of those hotels could be where you are going to be staying very, very soon indeed, when you get on that big bird, or perhaps on that canoe and paddle like crazy into downtown Paphos. There's an awful lot of people about for this time of year, a lot of people walking along that beachfront, and of course perhaps going to go and sit in one of these bars or two and have a pint or two, perhaps a hot latte, perhaps an iced latte. I remember going into this particular bar here, which is called the Cabana, with those two barons from downtown damp and dreary South Wales. Of course, that's Cardiff, and that's Baron Jeremy and Baron Simon. And I tell you what, we lounged on a sun lounger in front of that blue Mediterranean Sea, and it was in December, and it really was a spectacality of a day indeed. So sit back and relax, hang on to the flip-flops, as I say, and perhaps pour yourself a tot or two, especially if your name is Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course Lord Nigel of the big guns. They're in downtown Paphos as we speak. So are Sir John of the Rice Sea, and of course his girl Lady Lynn, and of course there's a Duke and there's a Duchess in town. That's Duke Phil, and of course his girl Duchess Sharon. And we've had the great pleasure and honour to be joined by all of these people on occasions, either in the Pelican restaurant, at various coffee shops, and of course in Lofty's bar. Yes, so hopefully you enjoyed that little singing video. Has it been on yet? I'm not sure, but anyway, there's a singing video coming your way very, very soon indeed. And of course some of those guys have sung a tune or two. So that was Rikkos Beach, and we're now going to slowly but surely get onto the Pasodonis Avenue, Hotels Road, that's what we call it, much easier to say, and of course that's where the majority of the hotels in downtown Kato Paphos are situated, especially if you're going to stay in a beachside hotel, perhaps Alexander the Great, perhaps the Almira Hotel, perhaps the Annabelle Hotel, if your name was Sir Harold, and of course his girl Lady Pat. They've gone back to the UK now, we understand that, but they were hanging out at the Annabelle, and they told us that they had a spectacality of a holiday indeed. They've not gone back to the UK now because they've got to go and help Dizzy Blonde get her car out of a pothole. Apparently the potholes in downtown Manchester are even worse than the potholes in downtown Paphos. So drop in the comments, are your roads in your neck of the woods as bad? Have you got potholes that not only want to eat your front wheels, but they want to eat your back wheels as well? Now, big shout out to a princess in downtown South Wales. Whenever we go past this hotel, this is the Louis Vuitton Beach, we're always reminded of Princess Kayleigh, and of course we had the great honour to go to her mum and dad's wedding at that hotel last year. If you want to see Lady Anne-Marie and Sir Michael get married and have a tear in your eye, perhaps go and hunt that little video down on a little channel known as Marika and Me. Big shout out to the Princess Kayleigh, and we're missing like crazy. We understand we've all got that odd problem in our life at the moment. We wish you all the luck in the world, and we are looking forward to seeing you sometime very, very soon in the future. What's coming up next? The Asamina Suites Hotel. Now there's a girl with a soft spot in her heart for that hotel. She races around the lanes in downtown Warwickshire, and she's been to Paphos, and she's going to come back again very, very soon indeed. And of course that's our girl, Lady Lubika, and I'm pretty sure she's going to bring her Princess Sharon, with her as well. We've missed the Aquamari, but this is the Ivamari. See, confusion, isn't there? Trying to get your tongue around these hotels. This is the Leonardo Cipria Bay. All these hotels, by the way, very, very popular, and you know, some people have got mixed reports on them obviously, but in general they are very, very good hotels, and in most cases you're going to get a great holiday, and you're going to get some great food. I was talking to Sharon and Duke Phil yesterday, and they're staying in the, how'd you say it, Cephalius Damon Hotel in Tomb of the Kings. They say the hotel is fantastic, but the food is not to their liking, and that's often a problem wherever you go, isn't it? Because, you know, like myself, I don't really like Indian food that much, I don't really like Chinese food that much, and I don't really like Oriental foods and Mexican food. So I understand hotels have got to have a good array of a menu, otherwise we would complain, oh, we're going to do fish and chips, then do pork chops. So it's a difficult place to be, owning a hotel. But in general, the food in these hotels is very, very good, and they have a good variety. But of course there are many restaurants for you to pop out to, particularly in the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. I tell you what, these systems in these cars now for sensing accidents, if you heard that beep, 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 there was that man on the middle pavement, should we call it, and he was moving, and the car sensed that we were going to have an accident. Who writes these programs? Where's that button to switch this rubbish on? Because it keeps on switching itself back on. Anyway, rant over Lord Andy of Shropshire. And of course, he's getting ready with his girl, Lady Ness, and they're coming to Paphos in about a week. And on the same day, the girl in charge of the show is coming, and that's our girl, Dayman. Yep, she's packing that suitcase, she's unpacking, she's packing, unpacking, packing, whatever, but she's doing a lot of packing, that's for sure, and she's getting ready to come and book herself into the top floor on the hotel known as Alexander the Great. She believes it could be the greatest hotel in the world. Her top floor room is going to have a great view out over the Paphos Harbour, and of course she'll be able to watch that sunset set on the spectacality of an eve indeed. And I'm pretty sure she's going to come and join us somewhere in and around the harbour area, and we'll have those killer prawns again. That's the Amarvi 5-star luxury hotel. Who's coming there? Our girl from downtown New York. That's our Lady Rachel, and of course her Cheshire cat, grinning man, our Sir Jace. Here it is, the Alexander the Great Hotel. There's Alex on his horse, Stavros, and he's waiting especially for you. And of course, booked in there now is Lady so Sweet Caroline, and of course Lord Nigel of the Big Guns, and of course Sir John of the Ricey, and his girl Lady Lynn. So there's a lot of people having a lot of fun in downtown Paphos. The main event is coming up very, very quickly. You're going to get a vision of the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea, and the Amara, is that how you say it? I can't get my tongue around. Almira Hotel, there you go. That's on the left hand side there. That's a 5-star luxury hotel. These are all the roadworks and improvements going on. Roadworks are done, they are now finished, hopefully. Well, let's hope so. No. They'll be digging them up soon again, won't they? Because that's normally what happens. But these are all the brand new planting areas, and they're going to be concreting and fancy paving around here. So at long last, all these shops will get back to normality, and you'll be able to get into them and buy those gifts and get that coffee. And if your name's Sally Ryers with a lady before it, you can drag that man called as Matt Dyers into Marios Diamonds and get that special ring. If not, he's going in the blue Mediterranean Sea, that's for sure. Right, gridlock now in central downtown Kato Paphos, because there's delivery lorries everywhere, and there's a man gesticulating. Crazy driver in this lorry, but there we go. He's obviously in a big rush. Perhaps one day someone will get a gun and just shoot him. Much easier. Anyway, there you go. There's downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. Spectacality of a day indeed. And of course, if you do like what you see, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a single penny, but it does tell YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourselves, smart people, as we say. And of course, we're looking forward to meeting every single one of you. If you do see us, come over and say that big hello. If perhaps you don't want to be on camera, well, linger a little bit, because our videos don't last very long because they're not very good, and then you can kiss us and hug us, and we can have a chat and chew the fat. And of course, if you are looking for us, you're going to find us quite often in the Pelican restaurant. Today we're going to go and join some superstars in the Pelican restaurant to celebrate a great birthday. That's our Sir M, that's Marinos. I can't say it correctly, no I can't, but his wife is Andrea, and she's a superstar as well. So we're going to go and celebrate his birthday, have a drink or two, and I'll get him a little cake as a surprise, that's for sure. Now, you can also help the channel out, by the way, not just by the like and the thumbs up. If you want to keep us going, if you want to put some benzene in the tank, or perhaps keep our tonsils lubricated so we can keep on talking to you and make this video for you, you can hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's a virtual platform where you can gift a virtual coffee to people like ourselves. So Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Of course, up will come our landing page. You can choose to read that little bit more about us and perhaps read a comment or two, and then, like everyone else, gift us that coffee or two or three or four or five. If your name is Sir Steve and there's a girl in your life that you came to Paphos and married 10 years ago, of course, that's our lady Heather. And we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. And a big shout out and a thank you to some of the guys who take that little bit of extra trouble. If your name's Baron John, there's a girl in your life who likes a bit of cheese and of course a little bit of wine, well, quite a lot actually, that is our girl Baroness Louise. We thank you for your continued contribution to the little channel known as Marika and me. If your name's Sir David Potter, we thank you very much. And of course, if your name is our sweetness, Sweet Candy, who came to Paphos and got married, we thank you very, very much indeed for all your contributions to the channel. And we thank you very, very much for keeping us afloat. This is downtown Kato, Paphos Harbour, and it is a spectacality of a day indeed. Yes, Sir Jim, there's that word. Cuddle up to Lady Amanda. And of course, you'll be getting on a big bird or a canoe very, very soon indeed. I'd also like to beam a little bit of brightness into the life of another lady in downtown South Wales. Of course, that's our girl, Lady Whitney. We're looking forward to seeing you, and of course, Sir Jace, very, very soon indeed. Let's keep going round the back end of the Harbour restaurants. This is another big car park, by the way, if you're curious to know. Of course, our Durhamites know all about it. That's our Sir David and his girl, Lady Elaine. We're missing you like crazy, and we're looking forward to seeing you again when you come back to Paphos for that next great holiday. I'm going to take you to the cusp of the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. You're going to see the brand new sunset viewing point and of course a glimpse of the Paphos Castle. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed on the little channel known as Marika and me. And a big shout out to the greatest drug pusher in the world, and of course that's our Sir Daniel and his girl, Lady Sweet Sherry, who's always right. And of course Sir Brian, who's in downtown Paphos, and I'm pretty sure he's going to accost me soon in a coffee shop somewhere in the neon mall of Paphos. And a big shout out to a gentleman in the south of France who's having, well, what's he doing? Sorting out all of his bits and bobs, selling his house because he understands that he's going to grab the hand of his girl, his French beauty, Lady Sylvie, board a big bird and spend the rest of their days in paradise, of course, in downtown Paphos. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. Now that's a view to die for.